I just watched the video about how Jay-Z became a billionaire. Here's what I think. What's up, guys? It's your man Earl, Batman Stringer, and in this video, I'm gonna share my thoughts on this video I just seen that was titled something like um, how Jay-Z became a billionaire, the investments that he made. And I watched it and it just really like opened up my eyes to the possibilities that are out there. And the one thing that I really thought about that I got from the video was like, wow, he made like the majority of the money they made to make him a billionaire worth over $1 billion is investments, right? Investments. And the video, you can look for it. All you gotta do is after this video, just go to YouTube and type in Jay-Z billionaire investments or something like that, or how Jay-Z became a billionaire. But one thing that you want to take away from that is like he made majority of his money from investments. Like out of $1 billion, like only 70 million, which is like only 70 million, but 70 million of it is only from his music, right? It's $70 million. The rest are from just smart investments that he made, but something that's pretty cool, not cool, but to make it feel like, whoa, he is human. Jay-Z actually had a lot of failures with some of his investments. Some of his investments he put in, he straight up, lost, right? He just is part of the game. But his wins with investments compensated for the losses. But the point is, he really took time to make investments. He took time to figure out what he thought was future money makers and stuff like that, and he took advantage of it. And it just goes back to like I got involved with like the stock market and little stuff like that, little investments and stuff, which is I think it's really cool, something that everybody should kind of look into, because I always talk about the example years ago when Netflix first got started. I remember you could buy shares of Netflix, which means basically own a piece of Netflix for like, it was something like stupid, like $10 a share or $20 a share when it first got started. Now a share of Netflix is like $300 and something for one. So imagine somebody 10, 12 years ago looked at Netflix and just, I thought Netflix was garbage when it first came out. It was, to be honest with you. But imagine somebody maybe that was smart and did a little research, and you just felt like, Netflix could just be something. I'm gonna hang with this. I'm gonna buy 100 shares of this, right? I'm gonna buy 100 shares, and it would have probably cost you anywhere between like $300 to $600 at the time. You could have just set on it, right? 10 years later, those shares would be worth like $300,000 or $600,000, right? Them same Netflix shares, right? So it really inspired me to get more into making investments. You can start with the stock market using websites like Robinhood and Acorns. I'm with both of them. I'll put links to both of these, but these are great little sites for beginners that it could get you going and making investments, right? It's very, very easy to do, but I also recommend you doing some more research on investments. I'll put a book that I actually got. It's a Kindle book. You can get an audio version, I believe. I got the audio version. If investments, like, I think people overlook that. And you don't need a ton of money to invest in stuff. There's investments that you might want to research, right? And it might only be, like I said, $5 a share right now, right? It might only be $5 a share. You might turn around and be like, you know what? I got extra $50. I'm gonna buy 10 shares of Viatron. Just, I made up something, you know what I'm saying? But you could buy some shares of that and just hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice that $50. That Viatron maybe in 5 years might be worth, $100 a share now, right? So that think about how Jay-Z, became a billionaire, and then when you look at how he really did it, a lot of it came from just investments. And I think that is something that, once again, a lot of people overlook. All right, so the video is very, very impressive, and it's something that I think a lot of people should take a look at and start small. Start with like sites like Acorns, Robinhood, where they literally, especially Acorns, literally Acorns help you save money. I talked about it in previous videos, but actually invest for you, right? It'll actually invest money for you, and it starts very, very little. You could start investing with only $5. So don't think like, well, I don't got thousands. I'm not Jay-Z. You don't have to be Jay-Z to start investing, right? And the crazy thing is, like I said, there's so many different opportunities out there. Like Jay-Z, they were saying how he invested in different clothing lines. He invested, I believe, in Uber, and I think that made him a ton of money. Watch the video, but tons of stuff that he invested in, and some of the things you can invest in now, just on a smaller scale. You know what I mean? Unless you bought them like that. But yeah, guys, that was an awesome video, and to see that there's so many opportunities out there. And I think investing in stuff, doing your research, can be huge for the future, for setting up like some nice money in the future, right? And it could be the near future. It could only be in a couple years. You know, you can invest in stuff and see a good return, depending on what it is. But yeah, it, most of his money came from investments. That is crazy. That's crazy, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hopefully you got something out of this video. If you want to start getting involved with and making small investments and stuff, just getting the feel of it, check out Robinhood and check out Acorns. Easy sites to get started with and just get a good feel of it. Also, the book below that I use, it kind of just school you on like actually investing in like stocks and stuff like that, the stock market. Definitely something you could check out. Hopefully you like this video. Give it that thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to check out my #1 recommended program for making money online. If you want to be your own boss and be able to work from anywhere in the world, click the link in the description.